Oh shoot, it's only 6 minutes to my chemistry exam, and I forgot to review the atomic theory and structure unit. Sabaka's gonna kill me. If only there was like a way I could review the concept, like a 5-minute song or something. You're talking sleep, I'm talking atomic theory. Just the idea of my brain's got you looking real leery. But don't worry, cause I'm here, gotta get you covered. I ain't gonna stop till I think you've recovered. I'm hitting all the points and all the effects that you've missed. All the things that you might have forgotten do exist. So listen up here, now don't you dare delay. If you want my life-saving lesson, I better get paid. The atom, the smallest unit of elements known today, made of bits, bobs, and pieces the usual way. Probably wondering who thought up this thing. The idea just passed through man's head one spring. Democritus he was, and the atom he suggested said that it was solid and rightfully invested in the first thoughts of indestructibleness, while others thought his idea ought to be a miss. 1,000 years later, and where do we land? The mother and home country of England, where a scientist was slaving way deep in his man cave. But atoms making matter and about how they might behave. Well, he figured something out, so he saved and printed his work. He was a usual man with a unique quirk. British chemist whose theory the church found fault in must be the late scientist John Dalton. His atomic theory, I am forced to digress, lacked a certain degree of complexness. 5 parts of the theory, and they're not that bad to remember, so I guess that you should be glad. 1, that atoms make elements. 2, same is same. 3, different is different, and atoms rearrange. 4, the atoms form in a whole number ratio. 5, when broken Luther made, they released energy glow. Just a little bit later in 1903, another great scientist given thought for free, J.J. Thomson, in his old cathode ray tube, found in the atom something that was new. Electron, first subatomic particle, and the way that he found it is still today remarkable. Spotted lights deflecting to the positive tube's ends meant the atom had 1 or more negative bends. You were talking sleep, I'm talking atomic theory. Just the idea of my brain's got you looking real leery. But don't worry, cause I'm here, gotta get you covered. I ain't gonna stop till I think you've recovered. I'm hitting all the points and all the effects that you've missed. All the things you might have forgotten do exist. So listen up here, now don't you dare delay. Take a look in and all the secrets I betray. Robert Millikan in his magic ultra test saw electrons hovering, he would always profess. Found the charge and mass of the electron, a foundation that today we still reflect on. He determined that an electron's charge was quantized. Another prediction as far as we can tell is on site. Then used to charge the mass 1 electron. Super small grams is right there, spot on. The story continues, but it fails to explain all the other properties of this forlorn strain. But luckily for us, the one and great Rutherford came with the gold foil device, so buried treasure. Shot alpha particles through a sheet of gold. Only some of them didn't bounce back where they were told. And what did he conclude from this? The main part of an atom is the nucleus. 6 inside is Niles Bohr, student of Rutherford, he really was an eyesore. Took some of his teachers' teaching put to good use. Like Albert Einstein, his learnings made him somewhat a recluse. But in the end, he found an improvement for the module. Thought of electrons floated in a strict energy level. An electron can't belong, offer in between. To move energy levels, gain or lose some caffeine. Sometime later in 1918, Rutherford again found a particle unseen. The proton gained some approval from the riffraff, but only raised the flag to about half-staff. Rutherford tried and tried but find something fruitful, but it seemed as if his research was futile. It seemed as though everything had been found on. That is until James Chadwick discovered the neutron. You were talking sleep and talking atomic theory. Just the idea of my brain's got you looking real leery. But don't worry, cause I'm here, gotta get you covered. I ain't gonna stop till I think you've recovered. Hitting all the points and all the effects that you've missed. All the things you might have forgotten do exist. So listen up here, now don't you dare delay. You've got all the facts, nothing left to do but pray.